Ah, okay. This manga really has a special place in the yaoi part of my heart. This is probably one of my very first ever yaoi. And this is probably the series that made me fall in love with yaoi. I think I first encountered this series when I was around 18 or 19 years old. Honestly, that's a bit too young when I think about it right now, but I'm 29 now. And I'm amazed that we got such a good and realistic development in the series. Don't get me wrong, it's a long freaking time for a series to end, and I am so tired of waiting for this series. But you know, to be honest, there were so many times I dropped this series because I really didn't like how Misaki was always denying his feelings in the start, and it felt like he was just being pushed around. But this right here, this chapter, this is the good stuff. But before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manga spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 87 of Junjou Romantica. Finally! It's damn about time. You guys ready for this? I'm so freaking glad that the bro accepted the relationship. I was so freaking worried he wouldn't, but he accepted, so I'm really happy for Misaki and Usagi-san. I really love Junjou Romantica. It's slow, but I love it. Misaki can't say I love you to Usagi, then they'll have sex again, then okay, I really hate that dynamic in this series. But seeing how much both Misaki and Usagi has grown, it makes my heart feel so freaking full right now. I'm really proud of Misaki for being able to speak his truth. And also Usagi for being honest about his feelings. I'm so happy for both of them. Finally, the long-awaited confession to his brother. After a freaking decade and a roller coasters of emotion. Not only for me, I'm pretty sure you guys were also in this roller coaster with me. And man, I absolutely love Minami for telling Misaki that no matter what happens, she is on his side, even though Takahiro is her husband. What a freaking queen. I love her so much. I may be biased though, but you know, I feel like the Takahiro punch was so freaking justified. But man, before we get into that, I feel like I have completed a piece of my life goals. I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting so long for this series. And I'm so freaking satisfied with this confession to the brother. When they were in the car right before Misaki was meeting up with Takahiro, it's such a Junjou Romantica thing for that to happen. I knew in my soul that it was happening like that, and I can understand his brother needing a little bit more time. But man, I'm really happy that Misaki and Usagi-san told Takahiro about their relationship after a decade. I was waiting for this to happen for such a long time. I'm pretty sure you guys were also waiting for it for such a long time. And I am really hoping this series is not over yet, but I'm really hoping nothing comes in between them. I am scared if there is something that might happen to them. But then again, for me right now, Takahiro finding out, Takahiro having that talk with Usagi, I really thought that Takahiro might tell Usagi to leave Misaki alone and shit like that. And I'm really glad that Takahiro didn't say that to Usagi. This chapter was so freaking nice. It is so freaking nice because seeing Takahiro punch Usagi-san was kinda like ouch, but I understand why he did it. And the comment of like what it feels like for a father to give away his daughter as a bride, man, I love that comment. And we all know that Usagi-san will get his ass beat up if he makes Misaki sad. But we all know Usagi-san won't do that. But man, it's been a roller coaster of a ride. I feel so old right now. I miss the series, and I'm really glad that I can talk about it in this show. I think this is what a lot of fans has been waiting for in case of the Usagi and Misaki arc. Their relationship deserves to be free and open with all of their loved ones. Nakamura sensei is such a yaoi mangaka royalty. I know there are a lot of diehard fans also waiting for the happy ending for Takano and Ritsu from Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. I still really enjoy the manga, and I wish there were more running yaoi of this manga style. But backtrack a little bit. So when is it Takano and Onodera's turn? Are we gonna wait another 10 years? Man, I believe that though, because Onodera is a tough one to crack. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.sealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manga details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.